So the 2025 Met Gala is happening right now as I film this podcast. So we're going to break it down for what I can see at least. This is a very fine line between music industry, celebrities, fashion, and ritualistic, demonic humiliation rituals, okay? Now this year, it's being held in New York City. I guess it's normally held in LA or New York, but this year it's in New York. It's a black tie event, for whatever that means, because people are dressed in all types of different styles, different designers, different demonic type outfits or whatnot. But yeah, so it's happening as we speak. I seen a couple clips of A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. I seen some demonic looking shit. Doja Cat obviously came out dressed in some demonic looking outfit, if you could pull it up on the screen, but that's not a surprise. I mean, we're talking about Doja Cat here. Sam Smith, I'm sure, is at the event doing something real ugly and disgusting. Who else? I had a list of people who are publicly humiliating themselves. Lil Nas X, of course, you know. He's wearing a Louis Vuitton by Pharrell Williams outfit, but I'm sure it's you can pull it up. Pull up a picture of Mr. X, Lil Nas X at the Met Gala, probably publicly embarrassing himself. But other than that, let's pull up a clip and let's see the vibe, because there's a lot of live clips happening right now on YouTube of the Met Gala. And I'm going to tell you a story about when I personally got to attend the Met Gala myself. But we're going to get to that after we look at some clips, all right? I don't know who that is in the red, but that is one hell of a devilish outfit.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, thank you. All right.
That looks just like when I went to it in Hollywood about 4 or 5 years ago. Bunch of Hollywood handlers. Just some weird shit. I'm not sure who that is. Am I out of touch? Is she really famous? Whoa, who is that? Buddy looks like the Penguin from Batman in that striped suit right there. There was a picture of I saw a photo of Future with some new orange hairstyle. Looked ridiculous. Who is that? Chris Rock? And that white woman looks real evil in between them two. She got to be a handler of some sort. Yo, Chris Rock, you're guilty of a lot. What the fuck is this red devil shit going on right here? Ew, what is this, a fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Like some porn shit, but like that grimy porn shit. Fuck is that, what's that shit called? Dominatrix shit. That looks like a fucking dominatrix outfit.
What does that feel like?
It's the best feeling. The last time I came, I was by myself, so I'm really, really excited.
Sponsored by Vogue.
I was just with them in the studio in Korea, so it's nice.
She must be a K-pop artist.
Have family here. I'm really excited.
That's so much fun to have people you can hang out with and chill with inside.
I think it's really important.
It is important. It is important. Talk to me about your look tonight.
So I'm wearing Anthony.
So we get it, you know what I'm saying? We know what it's about. So I just wanted to take a look at a live, ground floor view of Met Gala and the vibe. And of course, a lot of it is high fashion designers, and I respect it. Fashion is important to our society, it's self-expression, yada, yada, yada. But we can't ignore the ritualistic aspect and the humiliation aspect that they be doing to these celebrities, and a lot of this shit is just like planned, controlled, and it's just there's just a lot of evil shit behind it. So I love fashion myself, you know what I'm saying? But there is a line that needs to be drawn between fashion, like a fashion show, like they'd be doing on a Paris runway with Louis Vuitton, with all the big brands. There's fashion shows, and then there's demonic rituals. The Met Gala has always blurred that. That line's always been blurred at the Met Gala, you know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. I'm sure we'll hear more bullshit about it tomorrow and in the following days as people talk about, you know, celebrities' outfits as if we care. But here's the fun part. I'm going to tell you a personal story about when I attended the Met Gala several years ago. I was in Hollywood. It was a regular night. I was with a couple homies, and I was with my boy Magic. Shout out my boy Magic. There was like the Met Gala this particular year. I don't remember the year. It was hosted in a castle in Hollywood. So just like we saw in that video, there was like a huge red carpet going down all the stairs, this and that. And there was like 300, 400, 500 people on the sidewalk that were trying to get in. I wasn't even trying to get in. I was just like watching the crowd. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Big bouncer dude walks out, and he's like, hey, I don't care if you're Justin Bieber or Drake. Not one person is getting in no matter what. And I was like, all right, whatever. I don't really care to go in. But shout out to the big homie Magic. He wasn't having none of that. You know what I'm saying? He walked straight up to the middle of the stairs and wearing, I think he was wearing a Toronto Maple Leafs hockey jersey, which is so crazy. I think I have footage of it too on my phone. If I can find the footage, I'm going to put it in this podcast, all right? He was like, everybody's dressed in like all this suit and tie, fancy shit. My boy's wearing like a fucking hockey jersey and some jeans and shit, right? He walks up to the middle of the stairs, states his claim, says who he is, tells the bouncer, if you don't bring Coach K out here within 5 minutes, we're going to have a problem. Now, if you don't know who Coach K is, he is the manager of the Migos. He owns the QC record label, which, you know, launched half of Atlanta to stardom, basically. So anyways, I didn't even think he was going to make it happen. A couple minutes later, Coach K ends up walking out, whispered something in his ear. He said, how many people you're with? He said, I'm with all these people. There was like 5 or 6 of us. And, you know, he kind of reluctantly had to do what he had to do and let us in front of like 500 people. So, boom. We walked past the security guard, past the 500 people that couldn't get in this big castle. And it was crazy. Like, you know, as soon as I walked in, it was every celebrity you can imagine, and Coach K personally walked us in. So that felt pretty cool. And to end the story, I think after he demanded that favor and got what he wanted, I think he said, oh yeah, and I need a feature for my homie too, off the rip for free from Quavo or something. So I thought that was funny. But we had a good time in the Met Gala, although there was probably a lot of demonic energy in there. We weren't on that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? We were on our own vibe, smoking. I forget who performed. Someone came on and performed. I got the video on my phone. I'm going to try to find it. But yeah, we were definitely not on any type of high fashion vibes, and we were definitely not on any type of demonic vibes. It was a good time, to say the least. But that doesn't mean that the Met Gala is... I think we could just do without the Met Gala, you know what I'm saying? That's just my take on it. I don't think we need it. I think it's used for controlling celebrities. That's my take on it. You guys let me know what you think. Tell me if you enjoyed my personal story or not. And let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's see what type of stupid photos drop. Because I am recording this video as it's happening. So that's it for today. My name is Minty Burns. Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit the channel with a subscribe. Don't mind my stuttering. And hope you guys have a blessed day and a blessed week, all right? That's it for today's episode. I'm out of here. Much love. Peace.